Hello, hello, hello to all of my wonderful Sagittarius whose planet just went retrograde today. Yes, retrograde today. Yes, yes, yes. That's your ruling planet, Sagittarius. This is so exciting for you all. Your ruling planet, Jupiter, is retrograde today, and Jupiter, being the largest planet in the universe, governs expansion. What brings you joy? What brings you gratitude? What brings you honor? What brings you wisdom, tolerance? Yes, and we have three other planets that are retrograde. So we have a total of 4 planets that's retrograde right now. But yes, your ruling planet is retrograde. Yes, welcome to retrograde. Yes, and we have Mercury that's retrograde and is going station direct on the 22nd. That's Tuesday. That's the planet of communication. So communication should be getting better. Yes, communication should be getting better across the board. You may start feeling happier or start feeling, just better about life. Then we have Saturn that's retrograde right now. That's a planet of ambition. That's where you're going to be focused on your long-term goals, your business, your money, those kind of things, exhibiting a great deal of discipline, creating very healthy boundaries, in your relationships, so that you can really see some things. And then we have declutter. Declare where Pluto is retrograde also. That's the planet of death, rebirth. This is where you're going to declutter. You want to remove all the spirits and energies from around you that really don't serve your highest purpose, so that you can see the good people around you, so that you can see the people that are on your frequency, the people who are not on your frequency. You want to be able to see everything. So some of you all are decluttering your houses. Some of you all are just decluttering your lives in your spirit as well as around you. So let's get into your reading. I'm so excited for you, Sagittarius. I'm really, really excited. Let's get into your reading. This is a general reading. These are the Light Seers Tarot deck by Chris Ann. These cards are the Sacred Self-Care Oracle deck by Jill Pyle. Let's get into it. Most High God in the universe, please give me a special reading for my wonderful Sag as it relates to every area of their lives, specifically in areas of power and intellect, money and wealth, creativity and emotions, and spirituality, and where they need to take action. Yes, Sagittarius. Yes, yes, yes. This is exciting, and it's very exciting time for you, Sagittarius. So yes, it's a matter of just shifting your mind. Okay. Hey, I'm only focusing on high vibrational energies, people, things. I'm only focusing on high vibrational, energies, and none of the low vibrational stuff, because your planet is retrograde right now. Ooh, slow. Retrograde gives the illusion of things slowing down, but it's really not slowing down. That's an illusion. Because planets don't slow down, they don't move backwards, right? They don't do any of that. It just gives an illusion, but it gives you an opportunity to kind of sort of really focus on some things, right? You should be proud to be a Sagittarius, for real. Look at this, nice. Yes, your card just popped out too. The Temperance card just popped out. So look, I see you all having the Midas touch. I'm telling you, Sagittarius, this is a great time. If you are gifted in any way, shape, form, or fashion, if you're an artist in any way, whether a singer, a painter, a writer, whatever, poet, whatever, go for it. This is your time, Sagittarius. This is really, really your time. When I talk about Pluto being retrograde, that's the planet of death, rebirth. This is the time to declutter. If there's anything in your mind, in your spirit, that has been stopping you from going for the thing that you said you always wanted to do, I'm telling you, you have the Midas touch. Go for it. That's where your money is. And I'm telling you, this Temperance card, this is your card. This is the fire in you. This is what's raising up in you and saying, hey, listen, I know I'm a good person. I'm a Sagittarius. I am a God. I am very smart. I am caring. I am a deep thinker. I'm very honest. I love to have fun. I'm generous. I'm an idealist, and I have a great sense of humor, right? And I'm an archer. The archer. You know how to aim and shoot and go after exactly what it is that you want, Sagittarius. So this is the time. This is your time. Your planet is retrograde today. Goes retrograde today. Yes, Sagittarius. So you want to do some serious soul searching. This right here, this card, the Hermit card, is attached to Virgo. Virgo's ruling planet is retrograde right now. It's Virgo. Actually, it's Virgo and Gemini's ruling planet, which is Mercury. It's retrograde right now. So this is where you want to, again, if there's some things that you want to clean up, in past relationships with the people, go ahead and clean it up. Call people, reach out to them, whatever. But again, you have a lot of wonderful things happening for you. We have also the planet Saturn. This is the world card attached to Saturn, which is Aquarius and Capricorn's ruling planet. This planet is the planet of ambition. This is where I was talking about before, and it's retrograde. This is the time where you want to focus on, this is where you want to link up, for instance, with other entrepreneurs. You want to find out how people are running their business. If their business is successful and that's the only thing that's standing between you and changing your whole life, like how did you do that? How did you put your business online? Who built your website? You want to have those kind of conversations, right? Because again, you have the Midas touch. You're already gifted. So now it's a matter of, how do I get to the money? How do I change my life? Money is a resource, just like people and time, right? Money, people, time, right, are major resources that could absolutely change your life and change the lives of people around you. So when I hear broke-minded people, okay, I'm not talking broke in terms of money. I'm talking about broke-minded people, people who are always, well, I don't like having a lot of money. It's a resource. It's a resource. It's a resource that can help change your life and help change the lives of people around you. For instance, Sagittarius, let's say you wanted to open up a homeless shelter for people because you got tired of seeing homeless people on the street. You're going to need money. You're going to need people. You're going to need time to make those major resources to make it happen. So let's say your gifts are going to bring you money, right? Because this is what I'm saying. And you start saving that money. You start saying, my ultimate goal is to get homeless people off the street, if that's something that you want to do, right? And so you link up with other energies. People, a resource. Now you're bringing in the money. That's another resource. And now you have the time. Okay, I'm making time. I'm no longer making time for stuff that has been decluttering my spirit, like unsupportive family members, people who are naysayers and said that you're never going to do, you're never going to amount to anything, stuff that could have been cluttering your mind in the past. You're not, that's decluttered. You remember, Pluto is retrograde. You're decluttering that, and you're only making time for the goals that you set for yourself. Okay, so you're starting to see come into focus now that you've decluttered. Hey, I can really see that homeless shelter. I can actually see working with community leaders to make sure I make this thing happen for people. And how did I get to it? I was able to declutter. I got my mind right. I started focusing on what I wanted to do. I already know that I have a guardian angel watching over me, and that's where your childlike exuberance comes from. Boom. Yes, I see a lot of you all traveling. Why? Because you're starting to become more conservative when it comes to your money. Let's talk about the number 29 for just a second. The number 29 means that you are highly intuitive, that you're here to develop undeniable faith in your gifts and trust in the goodness of your soul. 29 means that this total faith in your divine origins create natural optimism about your life. 29 also reduces them to the master number 11, which you vibrate to as well. So it also means that you take your life and your role in this life very, very seriously. You take it very, very seriously. And so, again, you were put here to help everyone else. Every single person was put here to help their fellow mankind, right? Every single person. So now that you know what your assignment is to declutter. Your ruling planet is retrograde right now, which is fantastic. I'm talking about seriously. If you're a Sagittarius, you should be really stomping and cheering and clapping right now, because Jupiter is retrograde right now. And it'll be retrograde until October the 18th. Yeah, Monday, October 18th. So again, this is the planet of ethics. It rules philosophy, luck, and good fortune. So if you feel like you're having a stroke of luck, it's not, listen. One, you got the ruling planet on your side, so that's great, right? But then two, it's because you've decluttered. You're using Pluto, this time with Pluto, which is the planet of death, rebirth. You're letting some of those let me give you all, let me bring it home for some of you all. Some of you all have family members who have absolutely never supported your business in your life. They have never supported anything that you, anytime you, oh yeah, if you start your business, I'll be the first one to buy your product. You start your business, they don't support your product, or they got every excuse under the sun. So when you remove that relationship from your life, you're actually making room for your soul tribe family. So let's say this person is not related to you, but this person is always speaking to your highest vibration. That's the person that's in your soul tribe. That's the person you want to stay connected to. You don't want to focus so much on family not supporting you that you miss out on nurturing a relationship with your soul tribe. You see, this is how it works. Declutter. You're not going to bring back something in that was hurtful, that's a trigger for you, and you're not going to put that back in your life and then neglect somebody in your soul tribe because you're like, well, that's not my blood relative. Okay, wrong move. Yes, you want to connect with people who are on your spirit or your frequency, because we're all spirits, right? We're all spirits, include your family members. Some people get so caught up in third dimension that they forget. Look, some of the people that have been around you have absolutely been very, very dangerous. Very dangerous. But this is your outcome right here. Your outcome I'm seeing is victory, right? You're feeling very magnetic, on fire. You're feeling free. You're feeling very attractive. And we're not talking about just physically attractive. In your spirit, you just feel like, gosh, okay, I'm in full Sagittarius mode. Things are going great for me. My attitude is great. I feel like I'm high vibration. I feel like something great is happening in my life. It is legacy wealth. You have always held the key to your whole life, Sagittarius. You've always held the key. By default, your ruling planet is Jupiter, the planet of good fortune, right? You've always, so you don't want to declutter just to bring some of that same trash back into your house. So let me give you an example. Let's say, for instance, you decide that you're going to physically go over your house and do some spring cleaning. I'm taking out this. I've had this thing in my house for 10, 20 years. I need to get rid of it. I need to call Salvation Army, Goodwill, or whomever. You're not going to go back to Salvation Army or Goodwill and purchase that same thing that you just donated, are you? No, it makes no sense. So why would you go back to some of the relationships of people, even in your own family, who never supported you, to go back to them once things start happening for you? You got good people in your life. You've been having, instead of having Thanksgiving, which I don't know, people still even celebrate. Even I don't celebrate any of it, but again, you have opportunities to have friendsgiving, and this is when you're having people at your house. Y'all are making food. Y'all are just having good conversation. Everybody's on the same frequency. There's no drama. There's no unnecessary stress, right? That sometimes comes with family. So here we have you. Some of you all have had absolutely challenging relationships with family members and friends, partially again because of the not decluttering, right? But now I see a lot of you all decluttering, and so you learned a lot about yourselves, even in the midst of challenging relationships. Why would you go back and get those challenging relationships? That's a rhetorical question. But again, here we have the Sun card. The Sun card, this is how you all are feeling again, happy, bright, free, just feeling on fire. You're looking back at some of those relationships, and I keep getting a huge pull from some of you all. This is what I'm really getting very strong in your cards, Sagittarius. That some of you all, your greatest challenges have come from unsupportive family members, and they have absolutely served to create static in your outside friendships because they weren't supportive, and your main focus has been on, how come my family doesn't support me? How come my family? So it's created all kinds of fear, distrust, all kinds of frictions on your outside relationships because you didn't see those people as being a part of your soul tribe. They came into your space to help you see, hey, listen, you don't need all that static over there. You got soul tribe people on your same frequency. We can all win together. Yes. So some of y'all are looking back at your former relationships, even with family members and some of your friends, and said, gosh, I can't believe I was in that relationship for so long. That family relationship, that friendship, platonic friendship, that romantic relationship, that professional relationship. I can't believe I stayed in that so long. And so now you're free. You got your power back. And because you started removing some of those spirits out of your life, you know exactly who the manipulators are. We're moving towards a full moon. So full moon illuminates everything in us and around us. So yes, y'all got the sun and the full moon coming. Two of the brightest planets. Well, the sun is a star. The moon is a luminary. So they never go retrograde. So as long as you stay focused and you start really sitting down and doing some soul searching and letting your spirit, the God in you, speak to you and tell you, hey, there are some family members you should have been cut off. And I'm talking about cut off permanently. This is not you holding a grudge. This is you moving forward saying, hey, there's a whole soul tribe of people out there. I just feel better when I'm around them. You know, I'm not suspicious of people who are doing good. I'm none of that. It's just, hey, these people are doing stuff out of the kindness to their heart. I can receive it because I'm no longer connected to that low vibrational energy of people who are suspicious of every single thing, suspicious of everybody. Somebody does something good, but why is that person doing something good for me? What is it that that person wants from me? You've already gotten all of that out of your space. Yes. So congratulations. Like I said, your ruling planet is retrograde right now. Woohoo. Y'all should be seeing some wonderful things happening for you, right? Your intuition is on 1,000. Listen, intuition, that's the God in you. That's the God in you, telling you exactly who is who. Again, if there are some relationships that have been maybe a little fragile, that you want to go back and say, hey, listen, let's see if we can hit the reset button and start all over again. Because I needed to clear some energy out of my space. Go do it, right? If the person doesn't want to reconnect, that's okay too. Don't take it personally. Move on, because everybody's on their own journey and path, Sagittarius. But this is great. Your cards look absolutely great. I'm so excited for you all, Sagittarius, and I hope that you all are equally excited. But your intuition is on point. This is a time where y'all should be listening to your intuition, because it's going to make you a lot of money. It's going to give you this childlike exuberance. You're going to be taking your power back. This is great, great, great. That's what I have for you, Sagittarius. Bye.